We're guaranteed a new world champion in women's épée with Ndolo knocking out Fiamingo. We're guaranteed one here. TEODOSIU getting his first medal at senior level here against a World Championship debutant, Maxime PIANFETTI. That's the lineup for our first semi-final. And these guys have had a cracking day. PIANFETTI taking out the world #1, Kim Jung-yong of Korea, beating the teammate Kim Jun-oh in the round of 16 before knocking out the world #8 Semeli. TEODOSIU, well, he's been a bit of a giant killer as well. He took out Karatali, the world #5, and then the world #4 to make it here. It will be Vasil Milenchev of Bulgaria to officiate the match. Debut senior medals for these two here at the World Championships. PIANFETTI on your right is the under-23 European champion, and he's on fire today. Bit of noise in the crowd, so a bit of a false start, but we are underway now. The winner goes into the gold medal match. The loser will have to settle for a bronze medal. And at the end of the day, these two claiming their first ever senior medals. Not a bad day, but TEODOSIU avoiding the first attack from Maxime PIANFETTI, and Julian TEODOSIU gets this match underway. Now, if you're new to sabre, it's a cutting weapon. You can hit with the side of the blade and the point. The referee is there to decide who has what's called the right of way. Basically, who is the person with the attack. So there, PIANFETTI blocking out. That's called a parry. That's one of the things you can do if you're being attacked, and that gives you the right of way. And that's called a stop cut. That's a counter attack. If you go for a counter attack, you can't get hit because your opponent has the right of way. And look, really sharp with the hand coming out, flicking on the inside of the wrist. So the final action was remise. Vincent Anstad there, recently retired as an athlete, has moved straight into the coaching box for French sabre. And they are in a rebuild here. PIANFETTI, one of the younger athletes coming into the French squad. On the attack, has the right of way, the Frenchman. And usually, if you start moving more than 2 or 3 steps with the right of way, you are almost certain to get the hit. Just taking his time as he's coming forwards, finding the moment to land the finishing touch. There, Rares Dumitrescu coaching Julian TEODOSIU. So tries to go for a long lunge with the point there, blocked out. So given his preparation, the attack from the right-hand side, that means he hasn't actually started the attack before TEODOSIU began, but we see our first video appeal of the match. The fencers can politely ask for the last hit to be reviewed. The referee will go to his colleague, Vanessa Chichon in this case, to review that last hit. If the athlete gets it right and has the initial decision overturned, they keep their appeal. They don't know, they lose them. 2 each per match. Good call from PIANFETTI. So he keeps his 2 video appeals and he gets that hit. Oh, he missed the first remise. Or missed the first counter action there. And then TEODOSIU walked onto the point. Oh, PIANFETTI coming out on the attack. A very, very late parry riposte. It's a cracking start. These athletes will get a break when the first one gets to 8 points. And the remise of the attack going through, and it is indeed Maxime PIANFETTI who takes us to the break. 8-3 up, a target score of 15 points. And there's a bit of head scratching going on down the Romanian end of the piste. Dumitrescu there, the coach, trying to help the CS Dynamo Bucharest athlete back into the right frame of mind. Often in sabre, they talk about a tactical, logical circle. You've got to make a series of decisions about what you're going to do, and you've got no time at all to make those decisions. So you either have to think it or you have to feel it. And at the moment, I think we've got both approaches adopted in this. Pianfetti here feeling the match, whereas TEODOSIU is trying to logically work his way through the decisions. Pianfetti with a big lead, but it can be overturned in sabre. Start of the second period, and Pianfetti gets us off the mark. Making his World Championship debut, he has had a tremendous day already and looking like he's not done yet. So attack given to the right, and now it's TEODOSIU's turn to call for the video review. We get a look at it here. So the referee's trying to look at intention off the line. He's trying to look at which athlete is actually starting the attack, and he sticks with his decision to give it to Pianfetti. So TEODOSIU loses one of his two appeals. TEODOSIU on the attack, but Pianfetti using distance. Now it's his right of way. Well, because Maxime Pianfetti went looking for the blade, was actually given as TEODOSIU's right of way with the line, it's called, where you stick your arm out, but he missed. So an unforced error there from the Romanian. Another one of those running fake attacks, looking for the counter to pick it up and then flick over the top. This is a tremendous performance from Maxime Pianfetti. So another call of preparation for Pianfetti. Attack given to the left, and again, Pianfetti has called for a video review. He got it right last time. He didn't get it right this time. But he's still 12-4 up. So I think we've got the measure of Julian TEODOSIU now. He's going to come out and go after this. Pianfetti's got to reset here. There you go. Now with the right of way and landing that long attack again. I mean, didn't use the whole piece there, but he felt like he was... He's made the same mistake 4 times now, Maxime Pianfetti. TEODOSIU must be licking his lips here. See how you can get on a run in sabre and close a big gap. It's time the attack going through, and TEODOSIU's within 3. This is an almighty comeback from the Romanian. All of a sudden, he is absolutely wrestled his way into this match, and he's on the long attack again, and he lands it into double figures, and you can almost see the confidence building. And again, It's another weight, a stall from Pianfetti. TEODOSIU is off the line immediately. So Pianfetti with the right of way, picks up the blade this time. A sort of safety net. He had the right of way, but he clipped his opponent's blade, which is another way of establishing the right of way to avoid the attack into preparation. This time it's flipped around and preparation from TEODOSIU. He calls for a video review. He's only got one left. He needs to be careful. Better be confident that he's got this one right. Same decision from the referee. So TEODOSIU has no appeals left now. Skipping away from the attack. Pianfetti with the right away just slows down his attack and then picks up the blade. And what a way to finish the semi-final. He was absolutely miles ahead, but TEODOSIU fought his way back into the match and Pianfetti had to reset. That's just what he did. And Maxime Pianfetti has taken semi-final 1 of the men's sabre, 15-11. Julian TEODOSIU will be on the podium with bronze a little bit later on here in Cairo. But it's Maxime Pianfetti who will be marching on to the final. Well, having been caught out a number of times on an attack into preparation, Pianfetti switched to beating the blade, and that's what took him to the victory in the end. A delight for him and delight for coach Vincent Anstedt. Confirmation of the scores there. Maxime Pianfetti goes through into the final of the men's sabre competition, beating Julian TEODOSIU of Romania, 15-11.
For the second semi-final, representing Hungary, is Aaron Zilagi. Representing Georgia is Sadbo